My mama told me I could be anything in the world, so I decided to be a unicorn.
Right. G'day, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me on Sunday Night Bingo. It is great to have you here. Thank you very, very much. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay, I was going to change the 1 minute countdown. I thought it's about time we had a new one, and I found a really nice one. I found a good one, but the problem is I can't open my 4K downloader to download it. So I don't know why. Something's a little bit wrong somewhere, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my 4K downloader to open up somewhere, and it's just not doing it. So I promise next week we will have a new 1 minute, a 1 minute countdown, a new one. Right. G'day, hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining me. It is very, very, very much appreciated. A beautiful day here today in Aotearoa. The sun is shining. The sky is blue. The temperature is a little bit low, but that's fine. Welcome to winter. Officially, second day of winter. But the good news is we are only 19 days away from the winter solstice, which is the best day of the year. The day that everything shifts and we fall in line with the axis, which is tilted our side. The southern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun, which means we go into summer, which means that from the 21st of June, the days start to get longer. And personally, I cannot wait. Paracord Princess, hello, my darling. Hello, hello, hello. So that's that. There was something else I was going to mention. Something else I was going to mention about weather and stuff. Oh, yeah, at the moment. Oh, yes, an earlier start, as some of you may have noticed. The reason for that is let's get bingo out the way, and then let's get the panel going a little bit earlier, because people have been saying, oh, you know, the panel's a little bit late. So let's get the bingo out the way. Let's play that. And then we'll jump into the panel. No, there was something I was going to say, but I just cannot for the life of me think what I was going to say. No, it's gone. Right. So first things first, sports roundup. Let's start with the rugby. A very good result on Friday night. The Mighty Chiefs played the Highlanders, who are from the South Island. They played the Chiefs. The Chiefs played the Highlanders. I'm trying to figure out where. It would have been down south somewhere. Oh, here we go. Oh, Dunedin. Okay, so it was down in Dunedin, which this time of year is bloody cold. Hello, retro. Which it would have been cold, but we did prevail, beating the Highlanders 41-24. Great result, and that brings the end of the regular season. That brings the regular season to an end, and with the Chiefs being at the top of the table. So, in terms of AFL, you've won the minor premiership. So you've won the table. Now in football, in English football, that's it. You would win. That's it. End of story. Done. Go clean your boots. We're all done. You win. But no, here in New Zealand and Australia, you may have a table. You may have won it. convincingly by millions of points. We actually won it by 2 points. But now you go into the knockout stages to win the major premiership, as it were. So we have won technically, but now we go into playoffs to secure the actual cup for the Super Rugby Pacific, as it's now called. I've just noticed that it's not called Super 16 anymore because there's only 11 teams. Now, AFL, these bad boys. Fantastic win last week, as we discussed. 100 points to 51 points at home. Great win. But we were going to play the Gold Coast Suns away in Brisbane. Tough venue, really tough venue. And I wasn't sure. So I tipped against them, which is probably a bit of a good thing. It's probably like a bit of an omen. If I tip against my team, then we're going to win. And we did actually end up winning 75-64. So, oh, look. Dockers. Look at that. Dockers. So we did end up winning 75-64, and tough team to play, but nevertheless a good result. Puts us in the top 8, exactly halfway through the season at the moment. So good thing at the moment, but we've got to sustain it. We have to sustain it. Got to buy next weekend. Oh, sorry, this coming weekend we've got to buy, and then we're back into it. In fact, we're actually back into it with a very easy game against North Melbourne, which we should win. So that helps with the winning process. So happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Enjoyed that, watching that game. Okay, so that's the sports, the channel. Now, the channel is actually doing quite well. I'm not quite sure what happened about the PayPal Paddy video. I did ask everyone to share it around and do what you can. And I've got to admit, nobody disappointed me. It went from something like 80 views, something stupid like that. It's now at well over 1,000 views. So I am so stoked. And some of the comments I've had on it are absolutely hilarious. In fact, beyond funny. In fact, we probably should do a video about the comments that have come through on that, because some of the comments are absolutely golden. Absolutely golden. Brilliant. Now, on the back of that, I've got another couple of videos to make, sovereign citizens, but I'm also in process, and it's taking me hours and hours to put this new video together. I'm doing something a little bit different. It's not going to come out today or tomorrow or the next day. I've actually been working on this for like the last 5 days. It's still not complete. There's a lot of work to do, but I'm going to be very excited. It's going to be about a 10-minute video, and I reckon I'm going to have to, if I have to count it, I'm going to say this is about 20 hours work for a 10-minute video. I kid you not. It's taken a lot of research. I haven't even put the damn thing on the video editor yet. So but I am excited about it. It's something completely different to what all of the videos that you see on my channel. 100 million% completely different. In fact, how many videos have I released? Let's look. Computer's going a bit slow today as well, and I've rebooted it and I've done everything. So 419 videos currently uploaded. Oh, that reminds me while I'm here. No, not there. Oh, reminds me. I'm glad I did that. No. Not that one. Silly boy. There we go. Okay. So yes, this thing I've got planned, it's massive. It's something I really, really want to do. And if it's successful, I will do some more. But I need to figure out how to cut the amount of work down. If you get my gist, see if I can sort of fine tune it. But it should be out midweek. I think that's sort of what I'm planning. I've got something cooking tomorrow. We'll see, but it's going to be really, really good. I'm really excited about it. Really, really excited. Okay, so that's that. That's that. So we've done the sports roundup. We've done the channel roundup. Is there anything else I need to mention? I don't think that. Oh, Simon. I really think I've killed Simon. I think I've killed him. It's just not good. There's dead leaves everywhere. There's dead leaves in the middle. There's nothing really green about him. This one's dead. Yeah, I really think I've killed Simon, which I thought he was going to be a good idea to put him outside in the sunshine and get a bit of photosynthesis going and all that good stuff. But it turns out that I think Maggie pointed out that he was left out in the cold, and I don't think plants like cold. So how am I, buds? I'm good. I'm really good, actually. I'm really, really good. Really, really good. How are you? Now, so that's not bad. 15-minute waffle. I'm getting these waffles down to a very compact sort of time frame. Oh god, that tea is good. Now, I got. Who'd have thunk it? You are. Oh, how's the knee? How's the knee coming along? How's the knee coming along? Now, Paracord, if you're still here, being as your good self and the Robin Munster won last week's bingo, and I can't decide which bingo to play. I am putting you in charge, and you may pick what bingo we play. BodyCam 1 bingo, Sovereign Citizen bingo, and or CC bingo. It's entirely up to you. This is your prize for winning, shall we say. The knee is fine. Excellent. Good news. Now, a couple of things I need to do. I need to do a touch screen. We need to do that screen. We need to do that. And we need to do that. And we need to do that. There we go. Yes, you choose. You. How about CC? Okay, we can do that. And if needs be, we can. Because I'm not sure how far. I'm not sure. In fact, let me just, oh, sorry, hang on. Let me bring me back, as they say. When was the last time we played CC Bingo? Oh, I might not. You dropped a like. Thank you. Thank you. And to everybody here as well, please, if you would be so kind. You don't have to. It's not obligatory, but if it takes your fancy, please consider clicking the like button or the thumbs up button, whatever it's called these days. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay. Just for everybody's reference as well, I've actually been awake since about 10 o'clock last night. So I've been up for 12 hours or 13 hours already. So that wasn't CC. That wasn't CC. Okay, I'm guessing that it's been a while since we played CC Bingo. Oh, here we go. Oh, 7th of April. Has it really been 7th of April? No. 2 months? April, May, June. Okay. Okay. Well, if we haven't done CC before, then I guess we've got a few. I have watched a couple of videos. Only because I was looking for a bit of content. I'll tell you what, let's play CC Bingo. Let me fix it all up. See, it just happens naturally. Honestly, it just happens naturally. I automatically go into Indiana Jones. I don't know why. Oh, guess what I did as well? You're not going to believe what I did. That's what I was going to mention. It's long weekend here. It's Bank Holiday Monday today. We're celebrating King's birthday. Yeah, I totally didn't know. I totally did not know. So, oh, that's not right. How did that happen? Okay, that's not right. All and copy and paste. Ah, there we go. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? CC Bingo, CC Sunday Night Bingo. That's just doesn't look right. CC Sunday Night Bingo. There we go. That's better. What day was it? What day is it today? Monday. It was. I think it was Friday. I think it was Friday, and I said to myself, I promised everyone to put all of the bingo cards in alphabetical order. And you know what? I did. I actually alphabeticalized the bingo cards, so I can actually now look in order. I even did CCs. You're not going to believe it. I did it. So now the sun is starting to come round very, very slowly, and it's starting to hit the screen a little bit. So let's. What's that bouncing off? Oh, it's bouncing off there. Okay. So let's get rid of. Oh, actually, let's just pull that out and just shrink it down just in case I need it. I don't think I do, but I might do. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, man. I am an idiot. You know that, don't you? Please, that's rhetorical, by the way. That was rhetorical. That was completely rhetorical. Actually, there's something else I've got to tell you, but I don't know if I can tell you. Okay. All right. This is all going. This is all going. Return to Zort, which is paint and click and dust play area off live stream. No, you crack on. We're playing bingo. Yeah, that's why you picked it. Yeah, it has been a while. It has been a while. G'day, Maggie. G'day. So, so I don't know if you remember last week, Michelle contacted me and said that there'd been a vehicle crash with Michael and Anna and the two kids, and that Rosemary was not well. It's not my place to say anything if Michelle wants to, but the news isn't good. Okay, so those of you that do believe in something, then just say a little something. The other thing is I've contacted. Now we spoke also last week when we had the panel. We spoke about contacting law enforcement and trying to get a cop on board and have a chat. I've got one. That stream will be either Monday night or Thursday night American time. Shall I tell you who I've got? Shall I tell you? Shall I tell you who it is? Yeah. Kafar. Kafar has agreed to jump up on a chat with me and discuss American policing rules and regulations and stuff. So very excited about that. Just need to nut out a time and date with him. Like I said, it'll either be Monday night. Oh no, it can't be Monday night. I'm busy Monday night. It'll either be Tuesday night or Thursday night. I've yet to email him back. But yes, going to get an American cop on the stream and ask questions and sort out some anomalies, as they say. So looking forward to that. Now, what we do need to do is we need to pop that there. All right, so it's 25 minutes waffle. That's a little bit too long. Okay. Excuse me, there was a lot of slurping there, wasn't there? Now, shall I finish this and make another quick cup of tea? Let me make another quick cup of tea before we get into this, because CC is, I don't know if you can hear me. CC is one of those characters that you've got to keep an eye on. do something with the sun coming through at the angle it's coming through. My windows need cleaning. That's me later to sort out. Oops. All righty, pie. So, if we are all ready, and if we all have our bit, I'm not going to tell you what card I've got, but I'm not really happy. I'm not really happy about that. If we're all ready, let's let's see how many of you people pay attention. How many minutes do you let a tea bag stew in a cup before you bring it out? Ooh, good guess, but incorrect. The Brewfest. I like that. That's funny. I like that. That's pretty cool. I've seen you here before, I believe. I think I have. Hello, welcome back. We're about to play bingo, by the way. If you want to grab a bingo card, if you want to, stay along. Oh, I tell you. I should have made notes. I spoke to 666 during the week, and he wasn't well. He ended up in hospital, and but he's okay now. He's okay now, and if he's listening, thank you very much for that email. It really helped. Trust me. Thank you very much. So 3 minutes to stew a tea bag. Right, that's it. I'm done waffling. 30 minutes, perfect. Let's go. This is the latest video, so we'll go with the newest and work backwards. I have not seen this video. Let's see what nonsense Chris has.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here. Chris. What a Jim Dandy time right now, guys, that you're in, witnessing all of this evolve with the presidency, with Flat Earth. More and more people are now understanding, what we live on and what we've been fed all of our lives is just entire, complete bullshit. And unfortunately, it's true. It's a shame.
Sorry, I'm just going to bring my screen. Sun is really coming around, and you lose everything. Chris, you're delusional. You are totally delusional, my friend. Nobody believes the flat Earth. Bless him.
We had a couple events. It's actually going to happen again, I believe, in June. Maybe if it's not cloudy like it is now, or it has been for the last 4 or 5 weeks, every weekend. It sucks. Maybe I'll go down there and check it out myself, but it's happening like in the middle of the week. And this is something called, I think they call it Manhattan Manhattan Hedge, something like that. It's when the sun goes down in the city, or goes away from us anyways.
Oh, Chris, did you forget the script there just for a moment? And I think you said the sun goes away from us, and I think that's on the Yeah, it is. The sun goes away from you. Please tell me I've got that. Please tell me I've got that. I've got the sun comes towards you. Damn it.
It's hard to get you out of your head when you've been saying that all of your life. But the sun is going away from you on the grid of New York City. So it's an amazing, to witness it is apparently amazing. I've never seen it. I think I've spoken about it last year, a year before that. And
I've never heard
I always say I'm going to try
it.
to get down there, but never do, because it's in the middle of the fucking week. You know, we're working here. I can't take a day off just to go.
You don't really look like you're working at the moment, Chris. Just saying.
Down there and look at the sun in align with the grid of the city, because that's what the city is. See, the city streets is just one grid sheet. The city itself was electric at one point. That was another civilization, just like Washington, D.C. Same thing. They use water as electricity because water was alive back then. Okay.
Nurse. Nurse. He's out of bed again. Bring the tranquilizer. What? Oh God, this needs a video. Do you know, it's been January since I made a CC video, so we need to change that, and I think this is the perfect video.
It was electric. They somehow managed to harness the electricity out of water and use it. See, we're doing that now, but we're doing it in a different way. There's a restaurant in Manhattan. It's actually using the current of the Hudson River with propellers on the bottom of the Hudson River to, feed electricity for the entire restaurant. I'm surprised nobody else has thought about that, because there's sure as hell a lot of restaurants that are right riverside. It's a no-brainer. No electricity, no bill.
I'm slowly starting to lose the will to live. I've got to listen to that again. I'm sorry.
It's actually using the current of the. There's a restaurant in Manhattan. It's actually using the current of the Hudson River with propellers on the bottom of the Hudson River to, feed electricity for the entire restaurant. I'm surprised nobody else has thought about that, because there's sure as hell a lot of restaurants that are right riverside. It's a no-brainer. No electricity, no bill. I don't know why nobody else has done this.
I'm pretty sure that's.
But anyway, the event that's happening down in the city is probably the last day is today. I believe it's happening somewhere around 12 minutes after 8 p.m., somewhere around there, Eastern Standard Time. And the sun goes away, and it's right in between this. The best place to see it, I forget what park they said. Central Park, maybe. One of the parks down there, I don't know. 42nd Street is actually one of the best positions to be in. But you know how there's going to be thousands of people down there. They're going to block the roads off, and the cops are going to come by, and they're going to cause a ruckus. Get out of the road. You can't close the street off. Meanwhile, this is a celestial event. This is an event that everybody should be watching, I believe, to really understand and get to know what the sun is. That it's not going big.
Well, the sun is a star. It's 93 million miles away. It's made up of predominantly helium and hydrogen. And it's going to die in about 4.5 billion years' time. That's about it, really.
Beneath us, underneath this so-called curvature, because there is no curvature. It's going away from us, okay? People with cameras, go down there, capture this, and you'll see what I'm talking about. We have videos of this. We've got videos of no curvature. We have videos of mountains 700 miles away that we can see. No curvature. None. And not a single person who believes in the ball even acknowledges it. They say
they haven't used the Nikola Tesla experiment. They haven't used any experiments. They haven't used anything. Flat earthers are shocking. They claim this, that, and the other, but fail to have any proof, any evidence. And if the sun was just moving away from you, wouldn't it always be in view at some point? And wouldn't it get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller as it moved away from you? But it would always be in view. Yet what we experience is that the sun sets, hits the horizon, and disappears below the horizon. So that's not moving away.
It looks like clouds, or it looks like this. No, those are mountains that are 700 miles away. There should be 25 miles of curvature at that point. I think that's what don't quote me on that. I don't have the curvature calculator in front of me, but whatever it may be, doesn't matter. You shouldn't be able to see those mountains. Okay, hundreds.
It depends on what height the picture was taken from. If the picture was taken from 10,000 feet high, then again, yeah, don't quote me. I without the curvature calculator, I wouldn't have a Scooby-Doo. But the higher you go, the further you see.
Miles away is actually, and I want to try this as a part of I-84. I think it's called Hilltop. There is a police station there, state trooper police station, and a little bit before that there's a rest area. Now we pass by this sometimes on our travel, and right there, if you look to your right hand side, depending if you're going east or west, whatever way you're going, if you look where the mountains are, those are the Catskill Mountains. And I haven't been able to figure out how many miles exactly it is. I don't think it's more than 150 miles, I would say, from there. Catskill Mountains up there. But I'd like to figure that out one time. The only problem is I can't take pictures of it because you have to stand on the shoulder of the highway to photograph this. And these cars are going by, barreling by at 85 miles per hour. I don't think you want a semi barreling by you. It's at 80 miles per hour when you're 2 feet away from it. Okay, I don't even like getting that close to on the train. I mean, for crying out loud, in the subway system. So it's very difficult to take a picture of that and actually capture. Of course, the rest area is completely blocked. The trees block it to see the view. On top there's to the left hand side of the highway there is like a little mountain, but you'd have to crawl through the woods. I don't know where the hell to go. Well, then where are you going to park your car? That's another thing too. Even if you can get on the highway to take,
just hearing excuses, really. If you really wanted to take a picture from that location, that area, you would do some research, even go to the troopers or the sheriff or whatever you said it was, and ask them, I really want to take a picture of this. Where is the best place to go? Where is the safest place to go? How do I get there? Where do I park my car? Just saying, oh, it's impossible. That's an excuse. It's not a valid reason to not take a picture. If you want to take that picture, and if you think that will prove a flat earth, then you will make an effort to take that picture.
That picture, where are you going to park your car? You're gonna have to park it at the rest area. You're gonna have to walk all the way down, which is a mile or something, to capture this photograph. If anything, they should have put they should have put the rest area right there, but they didn't. They hide everything from you. Okay, they hide ancient civilizations. If they find one, they find buildings, articles on things that they're lifting and unburying all of these buildings that they're destroying because they're hiding it. But they can't destroy everything. Okay, they can't hide everything. Okay, they can't hide the sun. They can't hide the moon. Okay, that the moon could quite possibly be a map of our continents in reverse.
Oh, for the love of...
They can't hide that. They can't hide the sky. That is one thing they can't do. They're very good at hiding stuff on the ground here. They can do that. They can blow it up, destroy it, or do whatever the hell they want to do with it to get rid of it so we don't see it. but they can't destroy everything. These ancient trees that you see, which are enormous, Devil's Tower. I've spoken that so many times.
Not a tree.
You know, that is an ancient tree trunk. And there's so many of them all around the place. You just got to look at it. You got to look at all of this stuff and just take a look and see and then understand, you know, why they would do something like this. You know, and then everything will connect at that point, and then you'll understand, you know, and then you'll accept it. You know, I mean, it's just, that's the way it is. And sure, you're going to have people that are going to be trolling you. It's no big deal. Who cares? Let them believe what the hell they want to believe. I could care less. You know, you could care less. Doesn't matter. It just matters what you are going to do with this information. You know, how you're going to treat this information, and where are you going to go with it.
Think of one place you can go with it.
And that's really the bottom line of all of us flat earthers who are on a journey. And every single day we're just finding out more information. I'm like, oh man, not again. No, it can't be true. Another one just like the other one, just as worse. It's amazing how many decades they've been going on like this. It's amazing how many decades of brainwashing that they've done to the civilization that we live in right now, that people fight for something that they don't understand. You know, that's the funny thing about it, is they don't even understand what they live on, but they fight so much with you about it. It's sad. It really is.
Well, couldn't that be said the same as you, CC, and your cult followers and cult members, that you believe in this so much that you will argue and fight for it, yet it's not true? We know it's not true.
But then you know who the true trolls are, you know, that won't even look at anything, that won't even go into an application that tells you every single thing.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Dave Voice application, $2.99 to purchase. And then you have an annual, I think it's a monthly, and an annual fee on top of that. And to the best of my knowledge, although I haven't watched MC2 for a while, it's still leaking data.
And pretty much that you need to know and question. Somebody gave me a heads up, you know, a couple of people when they've signed up for Dave's app. We need more. We want more people to join.
No, Dave wants more people, because more people equals more money. More money equals a happy Dave, the grifter.
Dave's app. Check it out. Take a look.
Oh, and you get a kickback as well, don't you? Because if you recommend somebody and they put your code in, then you get a kickback as well. I forgot about that.
Look at it. All the questions that you have, basic questions, are right there at your fingertips. You know, you don't have to go online anymore and look through Google and try to go through hundreds of pages of complete bullshit until you actually find something that's actually going to answer one of your fucking questions. You know, that's all. That's gone. You know, you can go on that app and you can find everything that you need. Anyway, I'll try to put a video out this weekend, but I'm not going to be able to do any stores. Maybe I'll just show you my vegetable garden at this point, because it sucks. I mean, it's another weekend of shitty weather. You know, I know it's going to turn around. We're at the end of May. We're beginning June, and it's still coming. I had so much more to talk about, but now I forgot. All right.
Whoa.
Great. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be part of your life.
Holy moly, that was a...
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from
That was an
New York,
ending and a half.
Westchester County.
Didn't really get much out of that. Didn't get his usual. Oh, any swear word. Yeah, you can have any swear word. Because it did get a bit ranty. Now, this video I have seen. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched this video. But Simon Dan covered it, and it's quite funny.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's 5/8/25. As you can hear on the ceiling above me, the pinging of sound of rain. That's right, we're in May now, the end of April, and this is where New York just gets pounded with rain for days and days and days and days, and we get soaking wet, and it sucks. But it just happens every year. If you look back to my videos during the month of May, I think there was one week it rained every fucking day. Every single day it rained. No matter. A couple things I want to talk to you about, and well, let's discuss gravity. Yes. Probably one of the biggest lies of them all, because not a single scientist can tell you anything about it. They know how it works, but they can't explain gravity. Isn't that enough to tell you that something's wrong here? That a scientist with the PhDs of the yin yang and the education that you'll never have.
Why not? Why wouldn't someone have an education? Like, you know, scientists that have been doing this for decades and decades. If you're a smart cookie and you go to college and go to uni and study, and there's no reason why somebody couldn't have that sort of education.
A person you look up to, a person you trust, a person during an epidemic you listen to, can't explain the simplest thing in the world that's holding you down, that's holding everything to this made-up ball. Not a single one of them can explain it. Sure, they'll come up with theories, but they can't prove any of them. So, the theories that they've come up with are, you know, the molten lava and all this bullshit. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Hang on.
Why, if gravity can hold?
Hang on. First of all, you need to wait, Chris. You need to just shut your cake hole just for a split second while I cue this up. Come on. I just don't know where this is going to pop up again. I had this last week. Don't know which screen it's going to pop up on. Come. There we go.
Gravity, you fucking retard. Gravity.
There we go. All right. Where are you going to pop up again? You're going to pop up over there. Okay.
Gravity, you fucking
Okay. Why didn't you say you were going to pop up over there?
Gravity, you fucking retard. Gravity! Have you ever heard of fucking gravity? Gravity! Gravity!
Sorry. I don't know what he's going to do, but you don't.
It doesn't matter. Why, if gravity can hold all the water of this fake ball that everybody believes in, trillions and trillions and trillions, quadrillion, who the fuck knows, okay? Who cares? Doesn't matter. Of water in the oceans. so tightly and so perfectly. You've seen the pictures, right? Sure. I know. I know people have logged on and look at the NASA pictures of the world. It's a perfect ball, all the way down to the centimeter. Although some scientists do say it's the shape of a pear, but we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. You are being very smug there, and the fact that the width or the circumference of the Earth above the equator is different to that below the equator. It doesn't matter. It's literally miles, literally a few miles. So it's completely unobservable to the human eye. And technically, the Earth, yes, is an oblate spheroid. So, but the reference pear-shaped, it was a very unfortunate and misused sentence, I think.
But if you look at the pictures, yeah, it is a perfect ball, perfect sphere, perfect. So the gravity can hold the atmosphere and the water and everything. Mm-hmm. What about these raindrops that are coming down? You hear them, don't you? You should be able to. I think my speaker's that good on this phone. Why doesn't it just pull all the water out of the sky?
Just in case you hadn't noticed, Chris, that's exactly what gravity is doing. So moisture forms in the clouds, and it gets to a certain stage that gravity goes, oh, you need to come down now. You're at that sort of point where you need to come down, and I will bring you down to Earth.
Why doesn't it pull the clouds down? I don't know. Because I don't understand what gravity is, and not a single person can tell me what gravity is. Let's get back to what I was talking about earlier, and that's the radar. And I still cannot believe that not a single person has spoken about this. All right. I mean, this is 101.
Okay. This sounds like a real, this sounds like a, I don't get it, so therefore it's not real moment coming right up here.
Fucking nursery school shit. Okay. That's all it is at this point. With all the other stuff that we've learned after all these years of studying, of learning, and understanding and trying to explain it to people, but they're so thick-headed, they can't understand it.
You know what we need there, don't you?
Cause the pot can't call the kettle black.
Sorry, Chris, you asked for that one.
It bounces off them. I don't know what it is. They have this problem with absorbing things, you know? Okay. Now, I remember somebody telling me that they thought that all of the satellites are in space. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Well, we've never been to space. Space doesn't exist. But
What? Okay, satellites aren't real. Tick. Space doesn't exist. Tick. I really should throw something in there about gravity, eh? Really should do something about that. That
doesn't matter. It's all right. So if the satellites are in space and the fake live feed that NASA is showing you, you can log on to it. Just go, feel free, go on to their website. I encourage you, okay? Go on to their website and you'll see this fake spinning ball of some sort that is like a cartoon.
I'm going to pay spinning wet ball because he's said it enough times, so I'll pay spinning wet ball.
As far as I'm concerned. But, however, there's one main thing that is also spinning and moving, and that would be the land masses. Correct, right? You agree with me on this, right?
No.
I know you do.
No, unfortunately, that does not count. And I think if you've got I was going to say, no, there's a specific, there is a very specific thread he goes down about satellites are balloons. So no, not going to pay that. Sorry. And Chris, no, nobody's going to agree with you on anything. What do you mean the land masses move?
Because you can see it. It is an official NASA website that is showing you this. Why would they lie? There's no reason for them to lie. I mean, they're only taking, money out of your wallet every day. So if they're showing the land masses moving, okay, why, when I go onto the radar, the only thing, and remember, they're gathering the information from the satellites that are in space. Okay, there you go. You're doing well. I'm proud of you.
Such a condescending prick. He really is. Honestly, I watch him for entertainment value, but when he gets like this, he gets so condescending, and the personal incredulity is amazing.
That are in space, okay? And remember, the picture from NASA is showing the land move in space.
What do you mean the land move? You mean the rotation of the Earth? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not quite getting where he's going with this land mass moving.
Right. Okay. You agree with me on this, right?
No.
Then why are they not moving on the radar? And the only thing that is moving are clouds.
Well, that's fairly easily explained. Okay, I'm still trying to get my head around what he means by the land mass moving. I'm fairly confident he's talking about the rotation of the Earth. So, for example, okay, yet weather radar maps are stationary. Okay, well, let's look at it this way. I live in New Zealand. If I want to see, okay, no, probably not New Zealand, too small. I lived in Perth. If I wanted to see the weather of Perth, then I would want to see a map of Perth or a map of Western Australia. I wouldn't want to see the whole globe or land masses, as you say, moving. I don't want to see anything moving. I want to see the weather pattern moving over Western Australia, but I don't want to see everything else. I'm just sorry. We need to throw this into the Chuck gets confused. That's every single bingo now. Chuck gets confused. So in lieu of that, center square. Center square is free. Oh, I am so confused. Okay.
So during these storms that are happening right here, right now, you're a sitting duck. How could that be?
What?
How could it be that you're a sitting duck when you're on a landmass that NASA shows is moving in space, but yet the radar that I'm looking at to see where the storm is and how the clouds are forming, well, not how the clouds are forming, because they don't show you that, no. But they will show you where the cells are, the rain cells, you know, the storm cells, you know, but they're moving and it's not moving on the radar.
Yeah, again, because if you want warm and fuzzy, watch the ISS feed. You will see the Earth rotate. And trust me, I've done it. It's pretty cool. It's very cool. But if I want the weather for Perth, or if I live in, I don't know, if I live in Madrid, then I only want to see Spain. I don't want to see France and Portugal and the north of Africa and Italy and all that stuff. I don't want to see all that. I just want to see Spain because I'm worried about the weather. I want to do some washing. Is the weather going to be nice tomorrow in Spain or in Perth?
Wow, I don't know how to help you with that question. I really can't.
You don't know how to help anything.
I can offer you some suggestions, though, that I hope so, that you would take at least a couple of suggestions that you maybe consider that the land isn't moving.
Chuck, do you know that the Google has photoshopped their Earth satellite photos of the Earth with the same place? Yes, that has happened. Yep, that's not a problem. We all understand that. But that doesn't mean that the Earth is fake or the Earth is flat. There are millions of other images of the Earth from space, and don't forget, it's not only NASA that takes pictures. I believe from memory, there is a Japanese satellite that takes. I'm not going to Google it, but there's a Japanese satellite that takes a photo of the Earth every 10 minutes. Okay. So yeah, the Photoshop, yep, that happens. There's not arguing that, but it doesn't mean that the Earth isn't round.
That everything above the land is moving, so the land is stationary. And if this ball that they're showing you that's moving around and the land masses are moving around with it.
I still don't get this land masses moving around. I still don't get that. I still don't grasp what he's trying to say here.
And you're looking at the radar and nothing else is moving except what's above.
Well, and who took the photo of Neil Armstrong on the moon? If it was the camera that was mounted on the leg of the capsule, and also the image that people think is Neil Armstrong coming down the ladder is actually Buzz Aldrin, which was taken by Neil Armstrong. It's not hard to.
The land masses. Then you might want to consider thinking about.
No, you just choose to not believe facts. That's all. And that's fine. If you want to live like that, that's entirely up to you, my friend. Not a problem.
Flat Earth. You see, when we say the word flat Earth, we don't mean that everything is flat. It's hilly, it's got ponds, it's got mountains, ski mountains. Okay, we just refer to it as flat land because it's a nice trigger for people. It triggers people. It definitely does, because they don't understand. They don't understand flat land because they're looking at mountains. They're computing pictures that they've been fed to all of their lives. Okay, so they can't comprehend it. They think we mean flat. We're talking a flat piece of cardboard. That's not what we mean. Okay.
We know what you mean. We know that you're all idiots. That's very obvious. So,
thank you for subbing. I thank you.
Yeah, I sub to you, Chris, for purely entertainment purposes, because I know that you're an idiot, and all flat earthers are idiots. Alrighty. Right. So, looks like I haven't watched this one either.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Westchester County. It's 4:30. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, West.
There we go.
The weather, the new season. That's right. That's right, guys. I haven't gone anywhere. You know, I take a little break, and I'm just astounded about how fast everything is moving at such a rate. Okay, well, let's first get into the presidency. Okay, everything Trump is doing is right.
No,
we're all going out. You have not noticed new cars on the, like, you idiot. You're going to make the second biggest purchase of your the freaking fake media, the fake news. They're all panicking. You know, all the stuff from China, all my clothes from China. Yeah, you know that stuff from China, that crap shit that's at Walmart? It's now 3 times as much as you're going to pay for it. So you might as well buy American. Do you see what he's doing?
No.
That wallet. You'll have car prices back to normal, clothing prices.
No. You're talking
bombs
shit,
that are on the street, but not as many. Fifth Avenue, most of the bums are gone. Of course, it smells like marijuana down there. They're going to have to work on that. That was the dumbest idea I have ever seen anybody ever make to legalize marijuana. What do you think people were going to do? You know, I mean, sit there and drink it.
Sorry. Yes, he gets paid. Who gets paid? But I don't pay for any of that. I don't understand what you're referencing there.
And if you do, you're a fucking bum. So these people are just smoking pot like it's cigarettes out in the street, out in Manhattan, Poughkeepsie, Beacon, Newburgh. Oh, it's my favorite place. Good old Newburgh, the fucking place. Falling apart, crime, bullets. Everywhere in New York, that's a major city or even a large village, you're going to smell marijuana. It's great. Great idea, guys. I got to give it to the politicians, though. They're making a lot on the taxes, I bet, right? Yeah, right. I'm sure. Half these stores are going out of business. There's one right here in Connecticut. It's right down the street from here. You can walk in, buy a bag of pot, and walk right out. It's embarrassing. I would be embarrassed to go into that store. You know, it's like going into like a strip joint. Is anybody see it? You're ducking your head. These people are walking out like they're buying sandwiches from the deli. Like, my God. Oh, man. Okay. All right. I know. Bezos. I'm gonna have to bring it up. Okay, even though it's yesterday's news, it doesn't matter. Katy Perry and her friends and whoever else was in that bouncy house tent, and that's what it was. That was let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to the fair? I have. Do you have any kids? Have you ever brought them into a bouncy house? You know the door that opens up to the bouncy house and it flops back? That's exactly what that shuttle did. That big piece of shit shuttle that they said went into space. Where did it go? Well, wasn't it? It shouldn't have been like hot as hell when it came down. Where was the smoke?
No.
Where are the dark spots?
No.
But no, they put the steps right up and the door pops open and there's Katie. If you think that was real, you're delusional.
Oh,
delusional.
Pretty sure that's on the list. I always thought delusional was on the list. That's weird. You're delusional. I think that's how you spell it. In lieu of your delusional, you can have you're lost. You're lost. There is gravity because they say there is. Okay. How are you not floating off into space? How am I not floating off into space? I'm at the opposite end of the world from you. And actually, I should ask you what country you're in, first of all. But I'm in New Zealand. I'm not floating off into space. So if two people on the opposite side of the globe, because the Earth is a globe, are both not floating off into space, then what's causing that? Okay.
That was a bouncy house, and they were sitting inside of the bouncy house, and they came out of a bouncy house, kissing the ground. I don't know what the fuck she was doing. These stars are sold out. I've been telling you from the beginning. They're all sold out. They have been all of their careers. They got their career from selling their fucking soul. All of them. All Hollywood actors. All singers. Football players. All these famous people don't accidentally fall into this billions of dollars. Okay? Don't you see this? That's what they are. Okay? That's what they are, and they'll always be that way. That's why they're hidden in these mansions around gated communities. You'll never see them, and if you do, well, they're going to be surrounded with a bunch of people. Okay? And that's what this society is. You sell out, you sell your soul, you become rich. That's how it is. You can pretend like you're singing. You'll have backup singers. We'll make you look like a movie star and just sell your soul. Come on. Sell your soul. You'll have billions. That's what it is with Hollywood. That's what it is with movies. Okay. That's what it is with sports. That's why I won't watch any of it. That's why I won't watch football, baseball. You have my permission to contact the authorities if you see me with a hat on at a football game or I'm painted. That's not me. Oh, shit. Unbelievable. Well, now we're talking about in the flat earth, image that's on the moon, and I'm never gonna. This sucks. Now that I'm beginning to look at it more and more, it's looking like a map on the moon. I heard about this years ago.
What?
It's always been in the back of my head, you know. Why do we have the only satellite out there that has these pristine images on them? You know, is God trying to tell us something? He or she, whoever it may be.
Boom. Thank you very much. That's definitely on the list. He, she, or whoever it may be. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, Chucky boy. You got to have that. You got to have that. Oh. Nope.
Yes, of course. Of course. God wanted us to figure this out. They're trying to hide it from us, you know, but they can't hide things like this. They can chemtrail us all day long. It doesn't matter.
Chemtrails.
You know, they could try to hide the moon, but now it's clear blue skies. This is the first day that I've seen clear blue skies. It's been like days, weeks, if you want to call it. I haven't been able to get a good weekend in. That was probably that sunset not sunset, but the clips that I took. Nobody even knew what happened. It was great. You know, I loved it. I was the only one who could actually see it. And it was just this little, you know, half circle right there on the sun. It was absolutely fantastic.
And Chris, where do you think that circle comes from? Just out of interest. That, you know, that crescent sort of shape on the moon. Where do you think that comes from? Oh my stars! Does it come from the globe?
I'll talk about that in a minute. But they can chemtrail us all they want. They could try to hide the moon. They could try to hide the sun. They could do whatever the fuck they want. But they can't always do it 100% of the time. We're always going to have some clear days here and there. And that's when you're going to be able to see. They can't hide the images of the moon. They can't hide what's on the moon is what I mean. Okay? They can blow up buildings. They can blow up tunnels. Every picture that I've ever seen of them working on not the aqueduct system, but our water supply system, okay, in New York is them removing dirt. Same with the train tracks. They're sitting there removing dirt, all of them. People think we're in this tech age right now. What tech age? Our buildings are bullshit. Look at these buildings. These are crap. You know, the buildings back to 1,000 years ago, 500 years ago, are more advanced than what we have here. These are just like blocks, as far as I'm concerned. They're nothing. They're nothing. There's no architectural engineering thought put into this shit. This is like Lego land that we're living in here compared to the palaces and everything else that we had back 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago. My God, look at the pyramids. Did they bring that up again? I don't know, because I remember every like 10 or 15 years they bring up that there's something underneath the pyramids. Okay, they did just bring it up before, rehash something from 15 years ago. You know, that was before I was a flat earther. And I was like, yeah, you know, that would make sense, because if the aliens did come down here
for the love of
and place the pyramids or built the pyramids, I can't believe what I used to think. Oh man. Now we had technology that they have hidden from us. They found we have clocks that are more advanced than the clocks that we have right now. Okay. For many hundreds of years ago. Thousands.
Chris, who is they? Who is they? Please let me know.
Thousands of years ago. We had everything back then. And now we have nothing but these stupid smartphones. And that's why people think we're so advanced.
He says, talking into a smartphone. Using a satellite that's orbiting the globe to send the signal from his phone to YouTube.
How little do they know? because they're looking at the technology of machinery. They're not looking at the technology, architectural technology. The they're not looking at that. They're not looking at the aqueducts.
Hello, sir. Yes, this guy does have a YouTube channel, and he has 5,150 odd subscribers. Potentially, only 150 are actual flat earthers. The other 5,000 are people that watch him for his comedic value. It's literally called CC. I think it's literally called CC. And yeah, the majority of his subs watch him for his comedic value. Nobody actually listens to what he says. Good to see you, though, Mr. Swindle.
System. How did we build that back?
Sorry, Professor Swindle.
Back in 1900s. Okay, when we were sitting there with a fireplace and candles. We didn't even really have electricity back then. But meanwhile, we built these extravagant things that went on for hundreds of miles. Even the dams. Look at them. I mean, we're finding pyramids all over the place, for crying out loud.
What colors the sky in his world? He would probably say that the sky is fake, if you asked him.
They just found another one in Antarctica.
Antarctica. I think that's on the list. It is Antarctica.
I mean, look at this. Everything screams old technology, flat Earth, and if you don't see it, you're totally lost. If you're trying to suppress flat Earth, then you're just a troll or something else, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter for us, because the truth is everywhere. The truth is easy to find, and soon a certain amount of people will have to wake up in order to get that tipping bridge, where it's just comes second nature now. Oh yeah, flat Earth, yeah, sure, I know all about it. What's your opinion about it? That's how the future conversations will be. Not flat Earth and you get some wacko who looks like he's about to shoot you or something like that, or run you over with his car. Those days are coming to an end soon. And I think they realize this. They're going to lose power, because once, flat Earth is discovered, they have.
When is it going to be discovered, Chris? Flat Earth has been saying this for, where are we now? 2025, about 20 years. And over the last sort of 6 or 7 years, the phrase has been, the truth will be discovered any minute now. Any minute now. Any day now, the truth will be discovered. Fucking 6 years later? Does he really believe what he said? Yes, he does.
Lost their power. There is no more power for them. There is no more governments. There is no more school. There's nothing for them. It all boils down to money. Where does the money go? What happens to the money? What happens to the millions of dollars on a daily basis NASA is collecting from every single one of our paychecks? Where does that go? Back in our wallets, obviously, but where's all the money that they spent, and where did they spend it? If space doesn't exist, what are they doing? I mean, obviously, are they trying to get through the dome? Is that what they've been trying to do?
No, not at all. And in true fashion, here in one of my little booklets, where is it?
for the last 50 years?
Oh, sorry, I was leaning on the space bar. One sec, I can help us out with that. I mean, I can go off the top of my head, but I don't think I've written that page out. Pretty sure it was in this book. No, there's no way I would have written that page out. It's got to be in here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Right. So the question was, let's listen to it again.
Dollars on a daily basis NASA is collecting from every single one of our paychecks. Where does that go? You know, back in our wallets, obviously, but where's all the money that they spent, and where did they spend it? If space doesn't exist, what are they doing? You know, I mean, obviously, are they trying to get through the dome? Is that what they?
Well, that's just a fucking stupid, moronic, stupid fucking question. Here's where the money has gone, Chris, since the 1st of October, 1958, and just to let you know as well that their budget has been cut again. I can't read that. Okay, so here's what their money has done, Chris, or here's what the money that was given to NASA from the federal budget: laptops, the computer mouse, artificial limbs, freeze-dried food, baby formula, smoke detectors, LEDs, athletic shoes, water purification systems, CAT scans, infrared ear thermometers, cordless vacuums, scratch-resistant glasses, temper foam, emergency blankets, I don't know what that says. I can't read. Home insulation, the Jaws of Life, used by the Fire Emergency Service. Obviously, launched satellites, 5 moon landings, 12 people on the moon, built and launched the Hubble telescope, built and launched the James Webb telescope, landed an exploration vehicles on Mars, built the ISS, launched probes to explore the far reaches of our solar system. So, yeah, that's kind of what they've done with the American tax dollar. You're welcome.
They've been trying to do for the last 50 years. You know, what have they been doing with all this cash if they're not going up to space because there is no space? What about satellite TV? There are no satellites up there, and if there are, they're being held up by balloons. They're not in space. They didn't cost barely anything to get them up there. They just shoot them up there, that's all.
All right, paracord, you can now have that. Satellites are just balloons.
They're all helium. You know, I mean, it's just so obvious that they're suppressing everything from us.
Real.
You know,
Okay, that's funny. Okay, computer mouse. There's a receipt for you. Oh, that's funny. Bless you. Bless you.
And they just continue with the lies and try to reiterate it with everybody. by bringing up stupid space shit that they just, I mean, this is how pathetic it's gotten. You know, making a bouncy house look like it actually went into space. You know, because they know they can't pull off going to the moon. They can't do that again. They never will be able to do it again. It's impossible. There's too many people woken up with it. Would be torn apart to pieces. To pieces, it will be torn apart. Mars? Are you kidding me? What's going to happen to, if Mars actually existed, can't you think about the fuel supply, the air supply, the food supply? What are they going to do? Eat ants on Mars? There's nothing there.
There are absolutely zero, what's the word I'm looking for? Zero missions planned at the moment to put people on Mars because it's not a viable environment. So there's absolutely no point.
There's no space. You're looking at lights in the sky. But
lights in the sky, I think that's Amazing Light Show. Yeah, we'll call it Amazing Light Show.
if there was a Mars, what are they going to do? Where are all their resources? What are they going to keep shooting out rockets to Mars and hope that one of them makes it to the surface and then that has all their food that they need? Come on, guys. I mean, this is bullshit. This is 101 nonsense. You know,
Paracord, everything's fake to Chris. Everything is fake. I'm surprised he believes in his own vape. Did you get that one, by the way, Paracord? Satellites or balloons? And once we finish this video, we're going to finish Chris because I'm starting to get a bit annoyed with him. I want some smashing glass.
You know, that all of us have learned years ago at this point. You know, I mean, you've never seen a meteor come up through the sky. It's always going down. That doesn't question. You've never seen a curvature of the earth. Nobody questions that, you know. Never seen a meteor actually land in front of you. Billions of cameras.
Off of the chances of having a meteor land in front of you. Oh, I don't even want to be think of a figure. Oh, jeez whiz.
Is out there. Not one shot of a meteor hitting the ground and exploding and making a crater. Not one. But yet we have pictures of everything else. I don't understand it. I really don't. I mean...
Oh, I don't understand. Oh, where's that gone? Oh, yeah, there it is. I don't understand. See, it's so much easier when you put things alphabetically. I'm having a great time now.
It's become obvious for us years ago, but now it should be screaming out flat Earth, screaming out that there is no space, screaming out that they've been hiding history, screaming out to everybody on this flat plane that you have been lied to, that everything that you have been doing all of your life is bullshit. Okay? It's all nonsense. It's all
bullshit. Oh, we're getting so close to bingo.
Part of the system. And that's what they want everybody to continue believing, is this system that they've made up for failure. Okay? Failure if you don't go through their system. They've trapped you. They've trapped everybody here.
Is they?
Into this prison that they have made. While they live in their $25 million mansions, gated with walls, you can't get to them, and they're hidden. Digging down mansions. I think Facebook is digging a mansion 1,000 feet under the ground, or maybe a mile under the ground. Who knows? He's got all the money in the fucking world. Doesn't matter. You know, all these people, every single one of them, they all own you. They all own us. And we're all slaves here. And we always will be, unless if people if they don't wake up, this is how it's going to be for generations and generations to come.
I'm going to pay Wake Up People.
That's it. So this is just going to continue on. All of it. This has been going on way too long. And it's definitely coming to an end. It can't continue like this for generation after generation.
I'm not going to argue that. People have built bunkers. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it just can't. The way they're spending money and the way they're taking money, someone's bound to fucking wake up at this point. You know, why have we gone to the moon? How many generations and more generations is going to take? The people don't even question that. Why haven't they land a person anywhere? The only thing they send up there are fucking probes. That's it. And these shitty pictures come back that are not HD pictures. They're fucking shit black and white pictures. They look like something from 1985. Remember the the disc camera? They look worse than those. Fucking disc cameras, for crying out loud. That's the technology they have up in space. You know, why haven't people questioned that? I mean, the mere fact that they haven't even bothered sending anybody to the moon to walk around on it. No other countries have even bothered either. That should scream out to you that something a matter. You know, it should scream out to everybody that something's a matter. Aren't countries fighting with each other about land? Why aren't they fighting about Antarctica?
Because you're not allowed to. And it's Antarctica. Christopher, it's Antarctica. You're not allowed to fight about Antarctica. That's what the Antarctic Treaty is all about. It is for everybody to use for research purposes.
Why not? It's more land. Why aren't every single country?
I know. Do you know? I was thinking that. I was just trying. I was going, did I own one? And I'm trying to picture it. Well, let's finish this, and then we'll come back to that.
On this flat plane, fighting about that. The resources out there. Nobody questions that.
And neither should
They're
anybody
just too
do.
busy with their families, with their work, with their 9-to-5 bullshit, and their stupid weekends of watching TV and wasting their time.
Says a man who works Monday to Friday. But this camera, I'm intrigued now.
I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos.
Like I said, Chris, you are only on my favorites list for pure entertainment purposes. Yay. All right. Okay. Just checking my notifications. Let's get away from that and let's go here. Right. We're going to call that. We're going to call the end of CC Bingo. I've killed Simon. I really have killed Simon. Shit, he was doing so well as well. All right. I think we're gonna we are going to decide who won CC Bingo by the amount of squares ticked off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. So there's a projection. No, we didn't get that indoctrinated. All right, I got 10. 10 squares ticked off. Can anybody beat 10? Oh, that sun's coming on that roof again. It's hitting my eyes. Also. Oh. Okay. We both win. I'm calling it because I haven't rigged my own game for quite some time. So, all right. Paracord Princess wins again. 2 weeks on the trot. 2 weeks on the bloody trot. Okay. So, oh, sun's getting warm. Right. First thing I need to do is put the kettle on because I want another cup of tea. We are going to oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Can I do this? Oh, oh. It's only take about 10 minutes. 143. Actually, it'll be quite interesting to see this on playback. Because I really enjoyed doing this every Thursday. It's Time Guesser Thursday. So I played Time Guesser. And why are you not loading? I play Time Guesser. It's a great game. So you get given a picture and you have to guess location and year. Ooh. Okay. Okay, are we back? Yep. Okay. Let's see if I can. Don't round that was. Right. I'm just gonna play this while I go and make a cup of tea. Yeah, like I was saying, if so yes, so Time Guesser, you're given a picture and you have to guess the location. And sometimes it can be very, very precise. Sometimes, like this one, for example, you're about to say Havana. I mean, it could be anywhere in Havana. So you just plump for Havana and hope for the best. But the year is very, very precise. There are some that are definitely New Zealand, particularly Auckland, and Wellington and Christchurch that I know of. There are some in London that I know specifically where it is. But it's a great game. It's a great game. You should come and play it with me. I'm just going to make that cup of tea. Right. Just watch this for 5 minutes while I go. 82 to 90. No, or 80 to 88. So this is around that period. Fidel Castro, Gorbachev. Oh, we're going to go. It might even be a bit later because Gorbachev may have, because Castro looks a bit old there. Let's go 1990. Oh, 1 year off. That was a good guess. Solid start. Solid start. Okay, feeling good. Feeling good. Here we go. Where on earth is that? Flipping heck. Cornet Peak. And New Zealand. Flipping Nora. Dunedin or Queenstown. Dunedin or Queenstown. Somewhere in Queenstown. I'd say an airport, isn't it? Queenstown does have an airport. There we go. Where's the car park? Where's the car park? Who knows? Here somewhere. Here. Early 70s, really early 70s. 74. Oh, that was my bad. Oh, look at this. It was Queenstown, 71. Oh, is today the day? No, it's not. And there it goes. Okay, let's have a look here. Augustin Keller. Hood. Okay. Oh, Mozart Cafe. Okay. So I was playing this. Obviously, you saw the first 2 rounds there, and after the first 2 rounds, I felt really good, and then I saw this one, and I was like, "Oh no, 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 no!" Oh, damn you! Oh man! I wanted to say Austria straight away, but there's a big word on that placard, and I was like, it was Mozart Cafe. I thought, oh, everybody gets called Mozart Cafe. I still don't know what that means, Albertina. There was nothing really that did it for me. It was see the flipping Nora. Is this Holland? No, don't. Bad photo. Oh, God, it feels Austrian. Oh, I mean, as soon as I saw it, I said Austria. Dang it, Bobby. And the Mozart thing's really throwing me. Vienna. I think we're going to get stumped here. It was Vienna. Time was way off. I did screw up on the time. I felt the Austrian vibe, but that first plate was so long. I thought it was Scandinavian. Okay, this is a man who is bouncing down. This smacks of Paris. Although cars can gash and glow. May smack of Paris, but it's actually Munich. And I don't know why I said Munich. Pinora. Let's have a quick. It was like the Danube. I running through it. It's got rivers. Hamburg. I can't remember. See, Hamburg seems a bit more realistic. Yeah, I think I'll plump Hamburg, but okay, we'll go Hamburg, and it's late 80s. Judging by his moustache and his shorts. Where's my mouse? The hell's my mouse? Jeez, where's... Jerk. Still, 8,400. Not bad. I'm not going to look at the score. I'm not going to look at the score. And this one completely threw me. Okay, not good. Not good. Not good. Now, if I don't know if anybody's actually watching this with me, but when you look at that, you just think Nazi invasion on skis, but where are the statues from? Greek or Roman or something, you know? Where did the Nazis invade in? And then it started to dawn on me, well, maybe they're not Nazis. And so I zoomed in and I went, well, yeah, I don't think these are actually Nazis. Finland, invade Finland. Then I was thinking about where's
Roman statues,
and the statues really threw me.
But they're on skis. Russia.
Is it maybe St. Petersburg? Where is it? St. Petersburg in 1942, for example. No way. 3.7 Ks away and 1 year off. I just couldn't get my breath. That was an absolute 100% guess. Oh, I'm glad I heard that. Final score. Oh. Yes. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love 46,325.
Thank you very much.
I'm not going to do a spoiler alert.
Just need to find pen. It's right next to me.
If you actually, let me drop the link in the chat. Click on that. Watch that first. I do 3 rounds. As you can tell, I'm very intelligent. I do 3 rounds. The first round, I beat the total that we've been aiming for the last, I think, 3 weeks. But you won't believe what happened after that first round. But I encourage you to go watch. Good fun. Good fun. I do have fun doing that, especially when I sort of double guess myself. Going, really? Could that be there? Could that be there? And it's the year as well. The year that can really get you, because it's it can be a black and white photo, but it can be a modern black and white photo. There's one out there. It's a black and white photo, and it's 2022, and it's the start of the Russia and Ukrainian war, and people are getting away on trains, but it's black and white, and it's a great picture. It's an amazing picture. It's an absolutely amazing picture, but the black and white ones can really throw you. Can really throw you. Okay, right. Paracord Princess, you forgive the shadow over here. I've had to pull that curtain over because that sun is hitting the roof, and it's now slowly moving over. What bingo would you like to play? Now, I am very happy that I started this stream a lot earlier. I did manage to drag my ass. Well, no, I didn't drag my ass out of bed, did I? Because I've been up since 10 o'clock last night, so I'm roughly running on about 14 hours at the moment. But that's okay. That's not a problem. Cup of tea. Cup of tea. Makes everything better. And it's only 8:30. Yes. All right, let's do this for an hour. Paracord, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Let me just check on Van. Let me just check on Van and Man. See how many videos he's put out that we haven't watched. Oh, we've only got 2 videos of Van de Man. So we could do, I suppose Time Guesser could convert a color picture to black and white. No. It's the actual picture. People upload a picture. So modern photographers, modern journalists, etc. You know, that they'll take that black and white one just to give it that. Ooh, there's another black and white one from Kabul, 2016, I think that one was. But again, it just gives that sort of, you know, that impression. So, but no, Time Guesser doesn't adjust anything. They just upload what they're sent. Sorry. A lot of activity in the house today. I'm hearing behind me. Landlord's not at work because it's bank holiday, so he's not at work. Sarah's been a bit busy as well, so I don't know what she's up to. And I think Charlie's not at work as well. So lots and lots of activity happening behind me. So if you do hear some noises either that way or that way, then I sort of do apologize. I picked at the beginning it should be somebody else's turn. Well, to be fair, it's either you or me. And actually, it does have to be BodyCam Bingo, because if you look in the description of this video, I've given props to lots of channels that I use. So, okay, I can't remember which ones I've. Can anybody see that? Oh, hang on. No, I think I can do it from this end. I think. Oh, here we go. Midwest Safety, BodyCam Pro, Code Blue, ArrestFlix. I haven't watched Code Blue for a while. Code Blue. Code Blue. That is ArrestFlix. BodyCam Watch. Oh, I haven't put them on the list. BodyCam Pro. Oh, there we go. Look, BodyCam Pro. Okay. How do I? Yep, save changes. I don't actually do a change, but hey, there we go. Code Blue Cam. Oh, okay. Code Blue. They've got props in the description. So here we go. Code Blue. Did you say Code Blue? Yep, Code Blue Cam. Isn't Code Blue something to do with? Isn't Code Blue something to do with Code Blue? That's a major event in a hospital, isn't it? Got a coat blue. Coat blue. Oh, yeah. Okay, I've been naughty. I've watched a few of the videos. Sorry, my bad. All right. Let's give it a go. Oh, no, I can't give it a go. Hang on a sec. Oh, let's get rid of the adverts.
My name is Peggy. It's been 98 days since I embarked on this treacherous.
Okay, we need to okay, we need to make a new bingo card. How do we do this? We go here, and we go here, and we go here, and we go BodyCam bingo, and we go here. We go. Oh, can I open another one, please? Can I open Explorer without? Oh, yes. Go me. I'm getting pretty good at this computer stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting there. I am pretty thick, but I'm also pretty clever. I know that sounds like a sort of an oxymoron type. But I sort of am reasonably intelligent. But I'm also thick as shit sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Next step. Do that. 30 cards for free. Let's go. Let's give me that number. Copy the link. Shrink that down. Oh, dang it, Bobby. No, I want that up. I want to close that. I want to shrink that down. Thank you very much. I want to ChuckChasesTheFacts. Yeah, not quite. And then we need to do, I think we can close that and that and that. Oh, fuck, I've done it again. I've closed the, oh no. I've closed the checky. Oh, I've closed the checky thing. Oh, it doesn't matter. No. See, what did I just say? I'm sort of clever, but I'm an idiot. All right. So let's go here. I'll just go quickly check. I've just been sent a message. Awesome. Yes, thank you for that. Appreciate that. Oh, and yes, I saw your message yesterday. And yes, 20 years. Wow. Yes. Okie dokie. All right, let's get rid of that. Right, do we have our cards? Have I put the bingo card in the chink? Yeah, Chuck does tick. Yeah, definitely not a Rooney. Okay, let's go. Actually, I want to stay on camera for this one. Do that. Does that make a difference if I go there? Because this is my time guesser space. Do I want to be there or do I want to be there or do I want to be there? I kind of like that in that corner. All right, let's play the damn video anyway. All right, good luck.
In 25, officers responded to a home in La Crosse, Wisconsin, after receiving a report.
God, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Oh, God, this place gets such a bad rep. I really do not want to move to La Crosse, Wisconsin. I feel like it's the crime capital of the United States.
Report of a battery incident. The caller reported that he was outside his home when his 26-year-old friend Cody suddenly rolled up and repeatedly demanded to know.
Well, there's your first mistake, having a friend called Cody.
Where his money was, even threatening to kill him. Cody swung at him and appeared to reach for a knife before grabbing a nearby 2x4 and hitting the caller in the head. A fight broke out, and Cody put him in a chokehold until a bystander intervened. He subsequently fled the scene in his truck. It's worth adding that just hours earlier, police had a separate encounter with Cody, during which he was hostile and uncooperative. He was reportedly standing in the road, claiming he may or not be armed, leading officers to disengage for safety. Cody was also well known to police, with a January arrest for felony stalking and unlawful phone threats.
Well, it's like I said, there's the problem. His name's Cody.
Had a history of firearm-related incidents, including cases where weapons were seized and where he allegedly threatened others with a gun.
What are you guys, John? Where's John at? Okay. Where'd that Cody guy go? Did he drive up here? Yeah, he drove up here. Yeah. That truck with the flatbed on it? Yeah. Okay. Is everybody all right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, here. Okay, officers here. Right. Are you John? Yeah. Okay. Did he hit you with the 2x4? That one right there. You need an ambulance? I don't think I did. We're going to get an ambulance just to check you out anyway. Okay. It's kind of dizzy, but I mean, yeah, you can see where he... Did he whack you with the 2x4? Yeah, it's that one. Are you going to want to pursue charges for this? Oh, hell yeah. He's got to go this time. He broke the windows in my house. He attacked me. He needs to just go away. He's going to hurt somebody. Yeah, I know him earlier. He's pretty erratic, so. Threatening suicide, so he hurt somebody. Does he still have a gun? No, he don't. The last one you guys got. So what happened today that caused all this? Well, earlier, his aunt came over to my house.
Hey, dude.
Acting like a fool.
Hey, dude. Do you want to sell that boat? Because that boat is amazing. That would be an amazing fishing boat. In fact, that's what Chuggalug used to look like.
Screaming and yelling in my neighborhood. There's a crack house. Whatever Cody does, I don't know. I don't do any of that. Mm-hmm. He's not supposed to be there in the first place, but his mom died today, so I gave a little leeway. Does Cody know that? Yeah. Okay. That's why I keep calling sister.
Cody is Donut Operator's real first name. No way. No. Oh, I don't know what to do now. I don't know whether to double down or just go completely apologetic, or just go, no wonder he changed his name to Donut Operator. No. Fudge. Hi, Donut Operator. Hi, if you're watching, don't hate me. Cody's the devil's name, though. Seriously. And what's the other one? Is it Dion? Is it Dion or Dylan? Dylan. Dylan is the other devil's name. Oh, I want that boat.
Yep. And so he ran out of the house. And so I finally told her, look, he's down there on the street. Stop yelling in front of my house. And she started screaming and yelling at me. So next thing I know, he comes screaming up here.
It's got an engine on the back as well. I bet that thing moves.
And that red Nissan, and jumps out of the truck and just attacks me. What did he say to you when he hit you? Where's my money? He kept saying, where's my money? Where's my money? I want to kill you. Where's my money? He swung at me a couple times and I pushed him away and he tipped that over, screaming again at me, where's my money? I said, just swing at me again, come on. Mm-hmm. And I had the rake in my hand. That's when he was digging in his pockets.
Seriously, I want that boat. That's what Chuggalug used to look like. Oh, God.
Knife. And then when I seen that, then I know he's going to do it. So I shoved the rake in his chest and pushed him back, and then he grabbed a hold of me, threw me up against the car, kind of, and then I pushed him off of me, and that's when he picked up that 2x4 right there. Yep. I just stepped in on me, and first time he missed. Yep. And then the second time, I could get my hand up in time, and he caught me in the head. And then he swung at me again, but I stepped away from him at that time, too. And he just holding him off me, and then when these guys started walking up, then he, jumped in his truck. I'm going to get some pictures they're going to check you out. Is there anything else that we should know about? They're trying to find him right now.
He's dangerous to himself or somebody else. He truly is.
Just based on his behavior?
Yes.
Okay.
He's erratic. Thought he was Jesus 2 days ago.
You don't think he has any weapons right now, though?
He might have knives and stuff.
Other than the knives.
Oh, wait a minute. This is coat right here.
That's his coat?
Yeah.
While speaking with the victim, another officer spotted Cody's truck at a nearby intersection. Believing he might be armed and aware he had been recently seen with a firearm, a high-risk traffic stop was initiated.
Cody, stop!
Yeah, that's going to work. Okay. Just bear me a second. We're just buffering it a little bit here. I can't believe that. Don't operate. I know you don't watch my videos, but God, if you, for some reason, if you just thought, hey, let's watch a random live stream and see what they're saying, I apologize, Mr. Operator. I'm so sorry. But there are certain names that fit certain people and certain. I think I'm pretty sure Dylan is one of them.
Stop! I just want to cover it out. Cody. All we want to do is talk to you, but I need you to park the car. Okay, can I see both your hands, Cody? Okay, cool. We're fine.
Are we going to get a bolt num num? Are we going to get a bolt? We haven't had a bolt num num, have we? And I love the way that the cops have closed off the road ahead there. Good policing. This is good video so far.
We're fine. All I want to do is talk to you, Cody. Cody, all I want to do is talk to you.
66 update. We're stopped at 5th and Market. He is showing his hands, but not cooperating at this time.
Open the door, Cody. It's.
Wesley, what do you think about maybe pinning him in? I don't know if it's worth it at this point, but he's talking to us, just saying he's not going to come talk.
Cody, just keep your hand where I can see it. All right. I need somebody to close off traffic. Tell me
we want to help him deal with his mom's death and talk to him about everything.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Tell him if we want to help talk to him about his mom.
We just want to talk to you about your mom. Cody, let me see your hands. I'm not going to shoot anything.
Hey, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
A little shaky, a little dizzy.
After refusing to comply and making a comment about wanting them to shoot him, he decided to leave.
Cody, just wait.
Cody! He's crazy, dude.
I know.
He's going on Market, so.
47 information for officers. He didn't want to show me his left hand, unknown if he has a firearm or not.
Yeah, but hang on. You said he'd already put both hands out the window, so, or was that the second time you asked? Yeah. I guess this guy's a little bit unstable. Maybe Cody's bad only in Wisconsin, potentially. We'll go with that. I think we'll go with that. Yep. All right. So it is the official position of the channel that the name Cody is only bad in Wisconsin. Next thing, donut operator is going to come in here and go, I was actually born in Wisconsin, and then that's it. It's going to be all over, isn't it? That's all I need. Seriously, that's all I need.
Is that the dude down there?
He just drove by right there.
Oh, really?
Yep. Now he's going north. We just watched him drive by like 2 seconds ago. So he got hit with that 2x4 right there.
You confirmed he hit this guy in the head with a 2x4. Are we going to have substantial, like a felony?
Did you guys see any of it?
Yeah, I could hear it in my backyard. And then I saw him with a 2x4 over the top of him, and I yelled at him, and that's when he stopped.
A negative. If he stops again and isn't going to show his hands, I don't want to approach. So we'll see if at some point we can get him to pull over and negotiate him out. He was last seen driving away slowly. We didn't pursue. We've lost sight of the vehicle.
I was watching the whole thing. They looked like they were dancing at first, like eating there on the ground.
Yeah, like kind of swatting them away.
Get out of here.
Just want to confirm you were going to send a county-wide email, and you can use a caution indicator in there that he fled from us and is possibly armed. We just haven't seen any weapon, but he refuses to cooperate.
When he left.
Like himself?
Yeah, like I'm going to go do something like that. It was weird. I didn't know what he meant, and I know that I think he carries a gun.
Typically?
Yeah.
Have you seen him with one before?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a pistol or
Pistol, yeah.
Okay.
I copy. He was not giving us any indication that he would turn himself in, told us that he would not cooperate, not listen to us or talk to us. So let's just keep a couple officers near his residence in case he returns. I've kind of checked the area where he was last seen and haven't found him.
Minutes later, officers found Cody again, this time standing near his disabled truck.
Where do you see him? Where? Yeah, that might be it. He's leaning in the driver's side of the car, standing on the road, so we can't see his hands or anything. But he alluded earlier to other officers that he may have another one. So we're going to treat it like he does this time. He's just parked and standing by his truck so he could hop in. Kev, go get less lethal. Beanbag, less lethal.
Multiple units arrived and positioned themselves at a distance to coordinate a plan and assemble an arrest team.
66, I'm going to grab shield. 99 is going to grab a long gun, and 47 is going to grab less lethal. See if we can, from a distance, try to negotiate him back towards us for an arrest.
Oh, great codes. 66 and 99. Wasn't 99 Maxwell Smart? And wasn't what was her name? Oh God, what was her name? Was it 99 and no, that's 68? Oh, I can't remember the numbers.
Oh, he just got back in the truck. I believe he's back in the truck now, just sitting there. He might be... So because he's threatened guns, if we get a chance, we're going to have to have beanbag him. I'm thinking we go to like that red car and see if we can yell at him. Chad, you want to come with us? We're going to go red car and try to negotiate him back from red car. Let's move.
I know, but I can't remember the number though. Oh, we're not going to risk any music. I know it was Bob Eden, and I can't remember his name.
He's getting out. Kev, if he's refusing to cooperate and making...
Cody, keep your hands up. Yo, get ready. Get that right.
We're not going past the red car, okay, guys? Actually, why don't we stay...
Cody! Cody!
He doesn't have a weapon. Come here, man. Can we help you out? Let's just see if he goes into a house. We don't know.
Cody.
As officers closed in, Cody fled on foot, digging through his backpack while running.
Come here, buddy. Just talk to us. We're not going to hurt you if you just cool off. Can we help talk to you?
Yep.
Where are you going? Running.
Anything else that I should... Hold on. I'll be right back. Down.
.66, he's running on foot towards me in the alley. No weapon in his hands.
Cody, stop!
Cody, stop!
All right, I got it completely wrong. I was just about to say Maxwell Smart was 86 and She was 99. All right, my bad. I always thought he was 99. Thank you, Paracord Princess, for being the font of most knowledge. Thank you so much. That's Sunny.
Westbound on Main.
Go right, Case.
Coming up to the Pink Palace. I need somebody to cut him off.
Right, what have we got so far? Okay, so the 40 cal has been drawn. Death threat. I think self-harm is a death threat. So we'll pay that. Foot chase, definitely. 100%. I think that's all we've got at the moment. Sun is coming around. It's gonna hit me soon. No, Paracord, don't worry, because I was Googling it as well. Don't worry. But you obviously Googled it fast.
Dad, watch his hands.
I've got my hands full.
Put your fucking hands up.
I've got my hands full playing bingo.
Close your hands.
Are they right in front?
Close your hands.
Oh, taser drawn. Taser drawn. Taser drawn. All deployed. Ooh, hello. I think
on the ground.
Hey, I'm going.
On the ground.
Really?
Where's the back?
You okay?
No, I need to go to the hospital.
I heard your mom died, man. We're sorry to hear that, but we want to help you, okay?
Please.
We're here to help you.
Please. You good? I love you guys.
You injured? You good?
Hold on, Cody.
I'm not good.
Hey, hold on, Cody. My name's Jory. Are you okay?
No.
What's up?
Nice
good?
touch.
Good. Good. You good? I've been getting...
It's actually a nice touch. Rule of thumb, we really don't want offenders knowing our names. Surnames are always printed on stat-proof vests, shirts, vests, and all that good stuff. And when they go, "What's your name?" you just point to your surname, just go, "There it is." First names, you try to avoid that as much as possible. Just in case you get that odd lunatic, that odd spaceball that will literally use your first name and surname, and that will hunt you down. I never had it, but you know, it happens. But this cop is being so Cody's having a bit of a moment. He's having a bit of an issue, and he's been relating to Cody. So, and the thing is, you can lie about your first name, I guess, but you got to remember what name you pick. You know, he could say, "Hey, look," or if I rocked up, I'd go, "Hey, look, my name's Robert, but people call me Bobby." But you've just got to remember what you said. Because if someone calls you Bobby and you don't turn around, they go, "Ooh, hello." So yeah, good policing.
I've been getting extremely taken advantage of.
He did drop his bag between the... Can you go back, get my shield? I dropped it by the bag.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just here. I need to get... I've been scared.
You up, Cody. You don't have a weapon?
No.
Thank you.
We're just gonna sit you up and talk, okay? I'm gonna sit in jail forever. I know.
No, you're not gonna sit in jail forever, dude. We're gonna get you some help. But you gotta calm down and work with us, okay?
You guys, it's been as bad as it took you guys to get me. It's not been good.
Okay.
We're here to help you, man.
You stand up, we're gonna
search you.
Just can I catch my breath?
Sure. Can you let me search your pockets while you sit here? Put your feet straight.
It'll be between these ones. We have to get the shield too. I didn't like this, you guys. I didn't want to.
Well, we're done now, so let's just cool off.
I'm gonna sit in a cell with a bunch of men forever. All right. I didn't want to be. I didn't. It's not mom.
66. We can open the channel.
It's not mom. It's my.
We're all good. No injuries.
Hey, be gentle.
We won't hurt you. We're done.
I'm not.
We had to get you to the ground because we didn't know if you had a gun. That's all.
I had to play it like that.
No, you didn't.
Should be between the yellow and red one here. You guys.
We're just glad we didn't hurt you, okay?
I've been really deep into some. There's some stuff going on that I can't explain to you guys.
That's
it's
fair.
not a mental problem or anything like that.
Hey, everyone's got stuff going on.
This is good policing.
Come on, guys.
We understand that, okay?
Yeah.
This is good policing.
Some dungeon entrances in Top Heroes
What is it? 7:12 and
7:12 what?
What do you? Just breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh, you mean in jail?
Just lock it up and leave it. What do you want done with it? Here, just throw it away. My grandpa's and.
No, we'll lock it and bring the keys with you, okay?
Sounds like they got him, so he'll have no contact with you. So if he contacts you, just let us know. And
I certainly will, okay? Because I enough's enough.
Oh yeah, I totally hear you.
I'll throw this back in Joey's. Need help with this? You feel like you're able to stand up now?
You're not going to be in jail for...
How about someone else grab the other one?
Yeah. One, bring your feet up. One, two, three. Yep, I'm going to finish searching now. Let's go up against the side of the car. Spread your feet and we'll sort it out.
I can't sort it out.
You're not hurt though, right?
No,
that's a good start.
I'm very hurt.
Truck was smoking. What's up with your truck?
That's John.
John, you ain't smoke?
Come on, man. Stop with the stupid question.
I don't know why your truck's smoking.
I don't know why I'm smoking. You understand?
Can you sit in the car where it's nice and
Of
cool?
course.
Thank you.
Can you just expedite the process?
Sure. If that's what you want,
I'm sorry.
you don't want to talk to us about anything?
You got it.
Careful, you're in charge. I'm just going to
If you don't, then we can extradite it. That's why I'm asking.
Listen.
We'll leave it up to you.
What do you think is going on? Can you tell me? I'm not going to ever. I'm going to represent myself. There's no lawyer. There's never going to be a public defender.
Okay. Why don't you have a seat in here so we can get out of the road? We're kind of parked goofy. There you go.
Sir, I'm not a little baby. Just talk to me like I'm your little brother, right?
We just have to be careful when we get people into cars.
Listen, I had to be careful myself.
Okay.
That's why I had to do what I did. All right?
fair.
Now, no one of this intelligence would go to those extreme strengths, right?
All right.
Unless there's something extraordinary on the line. You
It's not
see what I'm
perfect
saying?
for the
Like I'm talking life and death, whether you guys catch me or whether they do. So this is something that is really hard to explain to the average Joe. This is something that is
You want to? Did you search out?
I did not.
Okay.
Cartel. All right.
Oh, cartel.
Yeah. Have you heard of them?
I'm gonna head back. Sam, let me
Serious
know where you're
mental
going.
health issues. But
County. All right, I'll meet you there. Yeah. Good job.
I have.
The mob, the cartel. This is that level. This is
That's big level. Okay.
Sir, come on, man.
Can we talk not on the street though? Can we get in?
Can I at least be on Code Blue Cam, please?
We don't have. That's not us.
Yeah, I know.
Guess I'll be on Code Blue.
Find out who owns it and call them because that's not us. All right, sit tight.
Thank you.
You seem to be talking, sorry.
He smells a little like booze, but
Yeah.
it's not slurring his words.
Okay.
He ran 4 blocks fine.
Yeah.
That was sketchy. He'd run and
That's
look
funny.
in his bag and we'd look back and it's like, worked
Question,
out.
can I be on
There's
Code
a-
Blue Cam?
He dropped that like 2 blocks in
What's on
of the
there?
chase, and I was like, thank God, because he kept reaching in it. But once he dropped that, I could tell he stopped right in his
9
car in
PM.
the front and just stood there kind of with his hands. He was just standing by his truck, then he got out and walked away from us, and I don't think he thought us to kind of stalk him. We followed him, and then once he got like around the house or the corner, he just took off. His truck must have broke down, huh? I don't know. He was just standing by it. It might have.
This is like the worst thing that can happen to a man right here. This shit sucks.
Huh?
Going to jail. This is the shittiest thing that can possibly happen. It's such a bad feeling. I hate it. You just sit there, you toss and turn.
Can't imagine it's fun.
A legend is a legend, you know, because You know, this is just it's a mockery. It really is a shame. It's not supposed to be like, you got a hardworking kid, let's give it everything he's possibly got. Down to the Corvettes and the Bugattis right behind us. It really boils down to that. It's a code blue cam shame. It fucking sucks. It's nothing worse than sitting in a jail with a bunch of fucking losers, real idiots. The ones that don't work their fucking nuts off. The drugs let it in. You're just working on your grandpa's truck one day and someone's like, hey dude, you want to try this? And it's like, no dude, you tell them no and you tell them no and they keep doing it. One day it's like, you don't want to be a pussy, right? And then you try it and boom. I want to say I need to go into the hospital, but that would make me a fucking pussy.
Huh? I thought you were saying something to me.
I was.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
You don't gotta worry about yourself getting hurt. You're a big fella, right?
No, I just.
But is he getting help?
It's my fault.
This is
So
the big question. Is he
I
getting
fell
help?
down and it was your thumb.
I just don't want you to get hurt.
I don't really get hurt. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Can you take a seat for me, Cody?
Can you take a seat for me?
No.
Well, no.
Okay.
Yeah, you see? It wasn't for you.
Thank you.
Just so you're aware, you're getting charged with felony fleeing and resisting.
Wow.
I'm just letting you know. I have to let you know. Yeah, well, you made me run, so.
Shut up. You think I don't know? Think I didn't know that? I look you dead in your wannabe man eyes and told you what to do. And I didn't mean that to disrespect a man to another man. I meant that because I was dead ass serious. I didn't do that. But I would have. So if I wanted to die, I would do that. If you would have pulled the trigger, like, you know, when you go deer hunting or something. But other than that, I gave you guys this one. We can call it free. You guys stand up.
No, man.
Oh,
what if I did?
well, then they're going to come out here and deal with you. Sit down, Cody.
Oh, why did you say it like that?
Cody, you gotta sit, man.
Dude, well, you're not listening to me. So then when I do something, then you listen. It's like, well,
You told us you
I
wanted
asked you
to.
a question. You said no. You didn't look at me when you said it, and I did it. You said they're going to. I would rather deal with women than you guys.
Well, you told us to expedite the process, and that's what we're trying to do. Okay.
Well, is that going to speed up the process of felonies that I'm not?
Cody, sit down. Please sit down.
Don't go by Cody.
What do you go by?
Curtis.
You gotta sit, man. We can't have you standing. Okay. Please.
Come on, man. I'm not. Is there any women in here to hurt, or is it just a bunch of dudes that are bigger than me right now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Do you think you'll ever know what I'm talking about?
Are you gonna sit down?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. Sit down.
Do you think you'll ever know what I'm talking about?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Cody, it's not that we're small talking. Yeah, we're not trying to be rude. We're trying to speed it up.
You are so rude. I should look at you guys. Look at, I have
There's,
the whole
so
city.
there's a process.
I make the whole city come to life, baby. Like, come on. You don't think, like, I turned this shit in New York City on it. You think I want to do anything? You think I want to do any of that and make you guys scared? I was going to bum rush the fuck out of you.
You don't, Cody, you don't scare us.
You don't scare me.
Hey, Cody. Okay. CNC's towing your vehicle. Do you have a phone number you want to provide to them?
Vehicles I've had towed?
Okay. Do you have a phone number you want to provide to them?
Do you?
Cody, can you please sit down?
What the f does it look like I'm doing, sir? You think I can get back up without falling on my f***ing face? This time I actually do need help. How bad?
I'm going to have you sit up, okay?
Please, grab my hat if you would.
I don't want to grab your
Well,
head.
this is going to lean me into the... Wait, what? See, now you're ripping my f***ing wrist.
All right.
You're all going to...
Well, I'm going to stand right here so you don't
You know,
fall.
I'm not going to sue you.
I'm not going to get in trouble. I mean, you're
Well, then,
not
dude,
listening to
can you
me,
lift
so
me up by the center of my back like a baby, like
I'm
you
not
do a newborn baby?
No, you're a grown man. You sit yourself up. I'll help you. There we go. You got it.
All right.
Swing your feet out.
There we go. There we go.
Feet out. All right, sit up, please.
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
Not me. I'm not going on.
In the end, Cody was charged with felony bail jumping and misdemeanor counts of battery and resisting obstructing an officer. He was released a few days later on a $500 cash bond. Just over 2 months later, Cody landed himself in hot water again, arrested for felony bail jumping and criminal trespass to a dwelling. However, the prosecutor ultimately chose to toss the case. Want a deeper look into the channel or craving additional content? Explore Code Blue Patreon for exclusive content, behind the scenes access, giveaways.
Duper slow. And what about mental health referral? What about getting him some serious help? Because the kid obviously needs some serious help. And he's screaming out for it. With the attempted suicides and the threats of suicide and the carrying of guns and, you know. All right, we've watched all these, haven't we? All righty, what time is it? It is 9 minutes past the hour, which means it is 9 minutes past 9. I promised an early start to a panel. All right, we're going to call it here, and we will reconvene in 10 minutes. Reconvene in 10 minutes. Congratulations to Paracord Princess for winning CC Bingo. And also congratulations to Paracord Princess for cheating and using Google to answer the Get Smart questions. And not a best moment, but telling me that donut operator's first real name is Cody, when I said that all Codys are the devil's child. Oh, that teabag split. Oh, look, that teabag split. I've got tea leaves all in the bottom of that. All right, okay. Let's break here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching this on playback, thank you. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and leave some comments. We will see you back here in exactly 10 minutes for the panel. Thank you so much. Please take care.